Hello everybody, welcome back to Daily Devotion with Pastor Michael, where we humbly walk in Holy Week, reflecting on the way of the cross. With our brothers and sisters in Christ, we learn that Jesus was not angry with the people who were forsaking him in his most distressing moments of the Passion. Also, we notice that Jesus was withholding his power over and over again, as his enemies mocked and he insulted, belittled, and abused him. Here is a question you and I need to think about in this Holy Week. Why did Jesus withhold his power, fully submit to his Father's will, and truly allow himself to be crucified on the cross? Jesus even had all power and authority to defeat the forces of sin and death and hell as well. But he was very, very quiet and fully obedient to the cross. Why? Because Jesus willingly offered himself as our ransom payment to bring us life with the Father, according to the Gospel of Mark chapter 10, verse 45. As he was lifted up on the cross, he chose his Father's way and will, and all that it would cost him. However, he willingly did it, so that you and I would not have to pay the same cost with our lives. According to Eugene Peterson's, when we sin and mess up our lives, we find that God does not go off. God does not leave us. He enters into our trouble and he saves us. Yes, when we sin and mess up our lives, this is what God did 2,000 years ago. Jesus stepped into our lives as a human being like us. Jesus chose the way of God. Jesus chose the way of cross. Jesus chose the way of love, way of hope as well, for all of us. Even Jesus was mocked and beaten, abused, ridiculed, abandoned, and then killed. He was not mad. Jesus turned his cross into the symbol of triumph over hell and death and power of evil. And his love triumphed over hate. His love defeated darkness. His love overcame even death and hell as well. Friends, that's what Jesus did for you. That's what Jesus intentionally did it for each one of you. Remember this. Remember this in this Holy Week. God bless.